Selling sports cards may not be for you. There's a lot of struggles and headaches that people face when they first start out selling sports cards, and there's not a lot of content out there that covers it. So today's video, I'm going to give you some advice on some of the problems you may face and how you can overcome them. So if you're new to selling or new to the hobby, this video is for you. One of the biggest problems that people have when they first start out is getting inventory and getting it for the right price. For instance, this Kyren Williams Dragon Scale card, it sells really well. $35, $40 we'll say. You got to make sure you're getting this card so there's still meat on the bone for when you sell it. I like to try and work on percentages depending on what kind of cards that I get. If I'm getting mid-end cards, and I consider mid-end anything over like $20-ish, I try to pay around 80% or lower, preferably lower, because if it's a lower percentage, you'll get more money in the back end. But if I'm buying lower end cards, such as this Bryce Eldridge stained glass, it goes for like $10. I don't want to be paying more than like $2 or $3 for that card. So make sure you're doing your research. That's number one. That's the biggest thing. Don't overpay for cards. If you overpay for cards, you'll never be able to last in this business. Sometimes it's necessary, depending on what you buy and how rare it is. But for the most part, you want to be at least 80% under your cards. The next thing that people struggle with is realizing how much work actually goes into selling sports cards. You have to get cards, you have to take pictures or scan cards, you have to list cards, you have to store cards, and you have to ship cards. The best way to overcome this is have a system. If you get cards in on a Tuesday, take your pictures and then store them, and then you can list them throughout the week. The next thing is organization. A lot of people can't stay organized when they first start, so I'm going to show you what I do. I know what you're thinking, man, this doesn't look organized, and yeah, that might be true, but it works for me. So the top box is everything I have active on Collects. I also have my business cards up here handy. This box over here is my freebies. I throw that in with all my orders. The boxes under this green box, those are both boxes I thought about grading, so I'm not ready to sell yet. And then the rest under this is just cards to be listed or PC cards. People organize their cards in tons of different ways. Do what works for you and how you can be most efficient at it. The next thing people may complain about is not getting enough sales, and that can come down to three things. Number one, your pictures. Number two, how often you post. Or number three, the cards you buy. Pictures. I use a Lightbox. It's simple, it's easy, they're like $30 on Amazon. If you don't have one off the bat, that's okay. You can use a white background with some good lighting. If you think you take good pictures, then maybe your price is too high. Check 130point.com or eBay sold items to see how much the card's actually going for. If that doesn't work, then maybe you're not posting enough. eBay recommends posting 5 cards a day, or at least that's what I heard, and they will reward consistency with more search volume. I don't know how that works, but it does. And if that's not the problem, then maybe you're buying the wrong names. Maybe you're not buying guys like Peyton Manning or Magic Johnson, but instead you're buying patch autos of Rolando McClain, who gets no search results. You want to buy the right names and the right people. Make sure that there's actual volume selling for those cards. The last thing that people probably find a little intimidating is shipping. Shipping doesn't really have to be that hard. This is a label printer I got off Amazon. It was like $20. And if you don't want that, you can just print out the label and post it on there, but I like that better. eBay makes it super easy. They give you the label, and then you print it, and then you can put it on your package. You can look through my videos and see my shipping process, but I usually take the card, put it in a team bag, and if it's going in an envelope, I throw it in an envelope. If it's going in a bubble mailer, I put 2 pieces of cardboard between it. Then for package type, I use either a bubble mailer or I use an envelope, and that's it. So shipping really doesn't have to be all that hard. eBay does all the heavy lifting for you. I hope this video helps. If you have any other problems that you can think of, leave a comment below. Maybe I can help you out with that. Thanks for watching.